Hello everyone, I'm Claire Davis and I'm back with Mental Health Chats. We are working with you for better emotional fitness, and today we're starting the series on self-harm. And our first guest is Satveer Nijjar. Hello Satveer, how are you?
Hi, Claire. I'm fine, thank you. How are you?
I'm very well, thank you. This is part of our wider series. Find the full interview in the playlist for this series. If somebody came to you and disclosed that they were self-harming, what are some things that you should say and some things you should not say?
Okay, I think the first thing to do is not see it as someone's come to me who's self-harming, and see it as someone's presented to me who's in distress and is self-harming. Because otherwise, all you see is a self-harm. That becomes your focus and your stress. Second thing is, dependent obviously on your role, but ideally everybody's initial response should be, does this person need any medical attention?
Yeah.
Okay? Do they require any? And anybody who discloses that they've self-poisoned requires medical attention, because there's no safe level of self-poisoning. But after that, it's about not focusing so much on the self-harm, but looking at the underlying distress. So we don't want to say things like, oh, what are you doing that to yourself for? Why have you been so silly? Don't do that again. Whether you agree with self-harm or not is your personal choice. But what you have to do is respect that in that moment, it serves positive functions for the individual. And so if they're just, oh, what are you doing that for? Well, hopefully you can now see why they're doing it. It's helping them cope. Asking someone to stop, please stop doing that. In essence, what you're saying is stop coping. And this is why they may struggle with this. And they may feel they failed you, so they go quiet. That doesn't mean that I'm saying that we say, oh, carry on, I get it, that it's your coping mechanism. At the end of the day, what you have to understand is it's not that easy just to stop. It's about helping them look for alternative strategies, and there's apps that are available out there. And you're not looking for a different way to cut or burn or pull your hair out or tie a ligature. You're looking for a different way to meet the functions, a different way to get a distraction, a control and a release. Don't say things like, oh, it's just superficial if someone presents with an injury. Oh, phew, that's just superficial. Because what they might hear is, that's rubbish, that's not good enough, do it better, you wasted my time. Drop the word just, because that's dismissive, and only use the word superficial for the medical severity of injuries. And I think a big two phrases for me are, it's just a cry for help and it's just attention seeking. You know, someone is crying for help and someone is seeking attention. There's nothing wrong in that. Don't punish someone because they don't know how to say, oh, hi, how are you? Yeah, I'm feeling X, Y, Z. People don't find it easy to have this conversation, but they may show you or disclose to you that they've self-harmed, because that's their only way of saying things are bad at the moment. I'm really struggling. They are crying for help. They are seeking attention, and that's not a bad thing. But having a different name. Thank you so much, Claire.
Thank you, Satveer, because you have really enlightened me, and I can't wait to rewatch this because it's such an important topic and you're looking at it from a very different angle to what the stigma is. And that's so important, because we are all about working with you for better emotional fitness, and this is just one part of it.